So, you want to get better at aerials. You probably saw something from, I don't know, Gang Sky and went, wow! Well, it's either that or you probably don't know how to aerial that well, and you just need help to, well, beat your friends. But either way, I'm probably just going to be going over how to actually aerial using seizure and explaining what each part of an aerial should do and what it should look like, how it works. It's going to be like an in-depth tutorial, which is why it's a lot longer than most of my normal tutorials. But anyways, without further ado, let's get on with it.
Alright, so to start talking about, you know, background knowledge about aerials, I wanted to refer back to the very first beginner aerial, Seizure 2.0. And if you don't know what I'm talking about the aerial that is the one where you grab, hold X, Y, and spam AB, that one, the beginner one. I wanted to talk about it because it's the easiest aerial to, like, change up and press extra buttons in. So, basically, the different components of seizure is when you press A, it makes you jump and do the part that makes you flip, and B is basically the driving force, which makes you hit harder and knock people out more. The nice thing about it, though, is the simple fact that you can press A more to get more, like kickflip. You can press B more and then press A, like press B, press A, B, press A, press A, B, or something, and you're gonna probably hit them a lot harder. Same thing follows. That's why in a lot of those aerial tutorials, I say regrab in them, because when you kick flip a lot and then press A, B, and grab, that's gonna make you hit them a lot harder. Same reason why each button does something in aerials too. So if you press A, it makes you jump, which makes you kick flip. If you press B, like I just said, does that. If you hold A, it's gonna make it so if someone's below you while you're holding X, you're probably gonna kick them if they try to use some kind of headbutt. And if you hold B and like regrab, that's gonna basically slam them super, super, super hard. So that's seizure pretty much, but when you do seizure, I'd recommend also using your joystick and maybe punching a couple times too. Because when you want an aerial in seizure, it's all about placement, like where your opponent is versus where you are. When, say, I'm starting the aerial, I get them in the air, I'm probably going to want to kick flip. I'm not going to want to try to hit them out of the air immediately. So, I'm going to be pressing A more than I'm pressing AB. So it's going to make you flip a lot more. When you press B more, you're probably above your opponent and you're on the receiving end. Or you can just straight up try to slam them immediately, like that or something. The important thing about it, though, is joystick movement helps too. So if you back away, you're you might dodge out of the way for a second, and then if you put your joystick forward, you're gonna be able to probably hit them. Same with if you spin, you're gonna be kind of going around your opponent. That's why I cycle. You can use seizure, can kickflip for a second, hold B and press A, and boom. If you're grabbing with one hand, you're just gonna cartwheel around them. It's actually a really, really useful mechanic. That's why I cycle so much. You can also, like I said, punch more, but that's if you're trying to end the aerial really fast, because that knocks people out pretty easily. Basically, the more you do seizure, the more you'll know, like, what it does, why it's good. Like, back when I posted my first aerial tutorial, I posted a seizure 2.0 variant. Wow. But like I said, you like press AB 3 times and force a regrab. Because when you force a regrab in gameplay, the regrab is actually your player grabbing them after they fully let go, which makes it drive a lot harder than when you just kickflip. Because when you kickflip, it like regrabs immediately. There's no power behind the regrab. But if you force one, it will like hit them tenfold the amount of force. And that's why dashes or holding B in slams and regrabbing works. That's why it hits them so much harder.
Now that I've taught you pretty much everything you need to know about seizure and how it works, I'm gonna just show you a couple clips of me doing seizure and telling you just, yeah, here's one right now. So in this clip, I choose to backflip behind him so I can, just a weave. But when I grab him, I flip throw, like I told you. After I flip throw, I start kick flipping. Here's it again. So when I grab him, I flip throw, and when I do seizure, I press A before I press B, and then I re-grab. Here's a different clip. In this clip, well, I failed to grab him at first. But I grab him, I snake grab him, and then I flip throw, just like I said, and then I use seizure. This time I pressed B more though. Alright, this is the very last clip I'll be showing you because this is one where I end up holding B in it because B gets slams. I grab him, I do flip throw, I let go of one hand, I do a kick flip, so I press A more, and then I hold all and re-grab with both hands in that clip. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe. I'll probably be posting more soon. Anyways, see ya.